Okay. I like Thor as a character. Before and after he became like the joke machine and like the punchline. Um, I don't. I was excited to go into the movie because I like his movies. Um, I don't. I haven't seen Dark World in a while, so I can't really say. And I don't really like Taika Waititi. He's 50-50 with me. Thor Ragnarok I like. It's just like sometimes the jokes can like. Okay, I get it. Haha. And that still goes on with here. Like I think there was like a scene where one character was like the Mighty Thor. Yeah, the Mighty Thor. What about the Mighty Thor? The Mighty Thor or something like that. I don't know. So they did that for like 10 lines. That was like 10 too much. But yeah, and Jojo Rabbit I did not like. I was just watching it because I like Thomas and Mackenzie, and that's really it. Um, yeah, so his work is 50-50. This one is decent. It's enjoyable. I liked it. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Because it's not groundbreaking. It has nothing to do with like the main MCU stuff. Which I thought I didn't like because Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness sucked. And plus, I was like, oh, it had nothing to do with the main timeline, and it's just Doctor Strange, and I don't really like Doctor Strange. So I thought I didn't like that movie for like not being a part of the MCU, but I realized it just sucks. So this one is pretty decent and doesn't have anything to do with like the main timeline. Um, okay, one thing I didn't like about the movie is all the big moments that should like punch a hit, like it should like wow, it just like happens and nothing really like nothing is there to make you go like whoa. Like when Jane grabs the hammer and she's like, wow, it just happens. It doesn't like whoa like and the music doesn't do anything. It's just oh she's there. Like that happens with a lot of stuff in the movie, and it feels weird saying a movie, but Marvel's a movie, so but yeah, a lot of like stuff doesn't have the impact they should. So that's one of my biggest complaints about the movie, and yeah, that's like yeah. This okay. Let's go into a positive. The soundtrack. Uh, the only time. Should I say that? I don't care. When only time plays, that song. I can say that I like that song even before like Thor because I I remember it being like in a like when like a montage of when I was a little child. My parents did like made a video and then that's the song they chose or something. I don't really remember, but I that's a song with a video that my parents have. So I'm like, oh, that's only time. And Guns N' Roses, oh yeah, they use basically every single song I like from them, except for one I thought they were gonna do because I was like Heaven, knocking on Heaven's door. That kind of made sense with like the whole gods and stuff. Okay, negative. One thing I don't like about Marvel is they cannot keep up with character deaths. They even mention it in the movie. Like, you already know. Loki dies in Thor. Loki dies in Thor 2. Loki dies in Thor Infinity War. Avengers Infinity War. And Loki dies. That's it. He dies 3 times and then he's always alive. So, yeah, they cannot keep up with character deaths. The end credit scene, I don't like the very end. I don't know what to feel about it because I'm like, oh, okay, it defeats the purpose, but it makes sense why they're there. Like people, like makes sense why they're there. The first end credit scene, I couldn't care less. I didn't really understand what was going on, and there goes another like, oh, okay, so earlier it's just useless. But yeah, that's they don't keep up with character deaths and like impact like stuff that should have an impact doesn't happen. And 3 the jokes doesn't don't really land that sometimes. This movie made us laugh kind of hard. And plus we were just making American Psycho jokes all the time. So um when someone said I knew you'd come, when I just died laughing. um But yeah, my favorite joke of the movie has to do with the moon, the two goats, and the ship. So you'll know what that means. That was great. But yeah, it was. It did not. It hadn't. It was not harmless. It's harmless. It doesn't have to do anything with the main MCU. It just has to do with Thor and his stuff. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of sad how little they used the Guardians. Like that was like, oh wow, that's like, it feels like that Taika was like, now I have to deal with the Guardians. Just do something with them, funny, then bail. Just like leave. I want to do my stuff. Only if they did like a end credit scene for them, that would have been cool for like Guardians 3. But you they don't. So, but yeah, I enjoyed this movie for what it was. Not anything spectacular in the MCU, but it's just a good time. I got the Thor combo pack or combo set, or whatever it's called. I felt like the biggest nerd asking for like, excuse me, can I have the Thor combo, please? I don't know why I felt. I don't know why, honestly, but I like it. Look at that. Oh yeah. I'm a nerd. If someone goes up to me like a Marvel stan and they know me, they're like, I thought you didn't like Marvel, and I'm gonna be like, well, I don't, okay?
New card.